Dio, hi. Hi, hello. Oh, I forgot I did that. Let me change something really quick. Teehee. And there we go. Nomad, oh, Keliff, hi to all of y'all. How you both doing tonight? Rawr, 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 rawr. Oh, I did forget to open Sammy. Oh, I didn't check it off. I was so confident. I was so, like, ready. I'm like, I'm so smart. I did everything. Oh, I even checked it off. Oh, what a fool. What a fool checks it off. Checks something off before they're ready. All right, hi, I'll do that for you right now. That's what I get for missing one single stream day. Oh, there we go. This is actually Golden's. Think of that as Golden's. Val, Connor, hi. Rar to you softly. Well, the thing is, we're not on the just chatting screen. You won't see my gentle lips move really close to your ear. Disco Paul, hi. SMH my head, I'm sorry. Kangaroo going towards your direction is true. Gunner, hi. Ha ha hi. Sour Cute, also. PJ, hi. Delta, hey. Keliff bumping back the time before bullying happens. So, well, I guess you're right. Yeah, you are. Hi, I'm cheating. We officially have an extra minute before bully time. Oh my God, I'm gonna just cackle for a whole extra minute. Trent's hello. Did I say hi, Crouton? Hi, Crouton, hi. Ah, who's ready for 11 straight hours of Kangi gushing about cuties? I mean, I'm ready. Crimson's hi. Do you think you come join for Ruse Day tonight? Honestly, I probably won't make it. I have to like do a non-stream day to be able to make the Ruse Day Tuesday. It will happen at some point. I'll probably like push a Tuesday stream to a Monday or like a Wednesday so I can make a funny Ruse Day Tuesday and hang out and then have a story time about it. Well, it's the best high energy cozy Kangi. That's right, Grim. How are you enjoying your Fable time? Happy one day before February. I'm so pumped for February. You have no idea. I'm probably gonna stop pausing on it and just say February and just try and just like emphasize. Oh, I'm so pumped. Mana, hi, hello. Keliff arrived. I hope you're all doing great, by the way. I had such a busy workday. I'm like, okay, I can like squeeze in 10 minutes on my bed of just like pure silence. And I just had like a nice little meditative moment and like some good deep breaths, and then I went and made tea. I did all my stream prep stuff, but that 10 minutes was like integral. I needed that so bad. You're looking forward to February? Me too, me too. How you been, Connor, by the way? Keliff, hi. Keliff, hi to Connor, hi. This is one of my favorite songs in the playlist that we have. Oh, it's so chill. You're studying Spanish, getting ready for insane Friday weather. You're gonna have a big blizzard. Keliff, hi to you. Keliff, hi to Connor. Chad, it's always so weird whenever I miss like any gosh darn stream, like, cause I didn't do Sunday because I was at Anthro Expo. So let's just like, oh, I'm all out of whack. I'm on a schedule. I missed a single day. So much. That's what this whole stream, well, not the whole stream. It's probably gonna be like an hour or so, maybe two, of just me talking about my Anthro Expo experiences. Does this mean, Mana, that you were also there? Question mark. Neon, hi, hello. How's your night going too? Jove, hey. You hope Anthro Expo was fun? Oh my God, you were! So I mentioned on stream, I don't know. I tried to mention at least once a day for like the past week in terms of streams. I'm so sorry that I didn't catch you on that. There was a video that somebody shared with me, actually 2 separate people shared with me, where it was kind of like a walkthrough of Dealer's Den, and I am clearly visible in this video. So I can show you what my fit was, Mana. If you just happen to like see me, I can show you that. You done, Marambo Kadama, hi. Friday night wind chill is supposed to hit about -55. So is this approximate? Is this a tilde? Or is this actually negative? I think that's negative. I copy and pasted it. That's a negative. That is horrifying. I used to live in North Pole, Alaska. Yeah, that's a real town if you haven't been there. And you know what? I actually really liked it. It was a beautiful, gorgeous place. It kind of looked like this in the background. Hi. How you doing, chat? I missed you, chat. I miss you, Twitch.television chat, and all the silly bits we all get up to back and forth. Actually negative, woof. So, for people who don't know, I was born in California, and then I moved to Japan, Texas, Alaska, Texas, Georgia, Virginia, Minnesota, and then now I live in Kansas with my husband. But the coldest it ever got was when I felt purple, and I felt so purple when I lived in Alaska, and it got to like -60 with the gosh darn wind chill. So I relate to you, unfortunately. Oh, you're from Anchorage? This makes sense. This tracks, yeah. That's a lot of moves. Yeah, I grew up my mom is in a military for like, amazing. My mom was in the military for like 20 plus years. There we go. I had to get to Puffin in time for the time warp. There we go. Yeah, my mom was in the Air Force for a very long time, so it encompassed the vast majority of my childhood. Horrifying, yeah. The thrill of hello. Oh. Nice. Perfect. Great job, Kadama. Hey, nobody beat 1169. Let's all just assume that that's going to be the best hop of all day. Tilda this. Oh, you're only like 2 to 3 hours away from there. Hopefully you can go next year, Neon. My plan with Anthro Expo is that because I don't have to take any PTO for it, and it's at like a nice time in the year where it's not really nearby other cons, and I'll know more people. Well, going in, I'll tell stories about how this number got bigger and inflated. Oh, hi, Lantern, hello. But I met you there too.
What?
I did not think it would be said like that, just wow. I thought it would be like, or something, but not wow. That was great. But yeah, I knew, aside from my husband, 2 people going in. That number turned out to be larger, but I'll talk about why as we actually do the story time. I'm Kitchman chat. Where in California? I was born in Sacramento. We'll have to compare lists someday in VRC or whatever. Yeah, we should do that, Delta. You wish to never see snow again, but sadly you live in Oklahoma. Twitch emailed me, or emailed you when I was live today? Heck yeah. Hopping directly into that inbox of your Rachel, hello. You're here. Thank you so much, Landron, for the 3 months. Have we only known each other like 3-ish months? I don't remember. I'd have to look in our DMs. Maybe like 4? 4? I don't know. Oddly, you were stationed in Kansas. Ooh. Winter, hi. Oh my god, it's Winter Walk in the chat, and we're taking a nice little walk in winter. I'm gonna leave some paw prints on the trail. Just kind of like left and right, you know. Yeah, I think it was 4. I think it was 4, that's my guess. Anyway, hi. You know what, chat? Today's gonna be a just chatting sort of vibe. I hope that you're ready. I have a bunch of stories. I think it'll be like an hour and a half is my guess, because it wasn't a full con for me. Normally I get 2 cons on Thursdays and leave on middle Sunday or Monday. This con, I got there Friday around 7 p.m. and left it Sunday at like 9 in the morning. So there was less time for stories. It's gonna be more compact, but you know what? We're gonna have a great time. There's still a bunch of fun, wonderful things that happened that I would love to recap with you about. Make sure my ears don't get cold. Yeah, I need to wrap them up and sort of like ear cozy. I think an ear cozy would be very cute. Heretic, hi. Am I gonna be at TFF? I sure am. TFF and AC are the 2 cons that I have planned, like the larger ones that I'm going to this year. Finally, a just chatting stream. Yeah, not this fake, oh, Keliff is playing AM2R but talks for an hour at the start anyway. I'm no longer lying. Let's get drinks then? Yeah. Oh, I'm so pumped, Neon. When I went to TFF last year, there were so many like Twitch furry streamers that I was so excited to see. Face on hi. Welcome on in. It's Kangi time. That's right, Pepper. Hi. There's farmers who have special ear warmers for calves. Oh, I need a version for Kangi's stat. That's wonderful. Like striped leg warmers? Yeah. Not gonna spend a whole hour on the car ride. I'll talk about all my stuff. You were at TFF last year, only on Sunday. I'm guessing you're local to Texas then, Neon? I don't know if you are. I don't think we've talked about location with you. I had a friend who did that, where they like live in Texas and they were only there for like a half day. Hi, we have, I'm so bad at silly details. Also, Derek, hello. Hello, hello, hello. So, this is a just chatting style stream where I'm gonna tell you stories. Are you ready, chat? You ready for stories? I'm ready for stories. So let me show you the board that we got today, okay? This is the board we got, all right? I split it up. We got Friday, we got Saturday split into 2 days, and then very technically Sunday. And then I have a post-it, as I normally do, just about kind of like what happened in my today and my yesterday. But I'll save that for the very end. It's not gonna be as excited as the con, but I feel like it makes more sense to go in kind of like a chronological order. Instead of saying, hi, here was yesterday, and then, oh, here was 3 days ago. I feel like that'd be weird. You're like 2 hours north of Dallas? Oh, cool. Even cons for half a day within driving distance. I've never lived like within driving distance of a con. Maybe when I was younger and I wasn't doing cons. But since I've been going to cons, I've never really been in driving distance that wasn't like, 4.5 something hours like this one was. Yeah, we got a board. So let me talk. Hi. So Friday is the day that I was scheduled to leave, and I did leave. But I still worked. I told my job, I put in my calendar, I'm like, hi, hello, 2 p.m., I'm out of here, deuces, peace. But I still had a 1 p.m. meeting scheduled, and chat, I don't know if you're like me in this sense, but when I have something planned, like a big trip I'm excited about, no way do I want to focus on my job. So the fact that I had a 1 p.m. meeting felt like, incredibly homophobic to me personally. So I was dicking around at work. I wasn't focusing very hard. I was putting in about 20 to 30% effort. And an amazing thing happened for me is that my meeting got canceled. My meeting got canceled, and it was the best thing that could have happened. Like, my energy was low because I'm like, I'm stuck here. I can't believe I have to wait, and I can't just leave. I can't go. And like get a good start, like a nice early trip. So yeah, my 1 p.m. meeting got canceled. It sadly got canceled at like 12:55, so I couldn't leave even earlier. But you know what? I'm gonna count that blessing and take it anyway, and I was very pumped about it. But yeah, like my little note here said, is like that feeling when you have a trip, you have to fill the time until you get to leave. That was me. That was me. I'm just like scrolling down like Twitter. I'm just like, talking in Twitch chats, and I'm trying to do every single thing within my power, aside from actually doing my job. Lo, hi, welcome on in. Oh, so it's at the very end of my title, but I haven't talked about it with you specifically, Lo. Hi, I want to play a Super Metroid. I have it all set up, but I want to get through my giant board first of stuff of all my stories from Anthro Expo. So in general, it was approximately like a 5-hour trip. Like, when you open up the GPS, it gives you kind of like the rough estimate, and then reality sets in as you're actually doing it. The reality determined it that it was approximately 5 hours, which was fine. Like, there was 2 of us in the car, and there was a Javi right here on my face. He was my passenger buddy. He was my passenger buddy. Hi, Javi, hi.
Feeling terrible, but hope you had a nice con.
I had a wonderful con, and I'm sorry you're not feeling good. I heard what happened with your Discord. And you know what, I hope things turn out okay. I know you made a new one, but I hope you can get back that old one still. But hi, thank you so much for that 5 months, and thank you so much for being here. And if I can do any silly thing to make you giggle or smile today, then that'll be the goal of mine. Hi, Javi, hi. Keliff. I have an important message. What is it? Oh, you appreciate me. Hi, Ray, I appreciate you. You know what I did not today, yesterday, that I didn't tell you because I'm a silly Billy and I told myself I'd message you and then I forgot? I bought that DJ Max Respect 5, Demo DLC, and I played the song that you recommended. It was a really good song. Great taste. Oh my God, is that a Scott? Hi, Scott. Hi. Oh, let me pull out to let all the new people know what we are gonna be doing today. Hi, hello, Scott and friends. My name's Keliff. If anyone new here doesn't know me, I like to be a silly kangaroo on the internet. I like to be purple or red or blue or green, and I have a lot of different colors in my pouch that I can just tug on out. And in fact, chat decides whenever I shoot that color out of my pouch and the mist just covers me and I just become it. whenever they want it. So you know what? That's fun. I also like to play a lot of weird or sad indie video games. I'm getting a little bit into retro gaming. I want to play Super Metroid once I'm done with my story recap. What is this? This is my Anthro Expo story recap. I haven't even gotten to the con yet, so you're just in time for silly fun stories. Let me catch up. Yeah, we're playing Portal. I actually lurked a little bit in your stream. I didn't say anything because I'm a weirdo. And also I had a very busy day, so I didn't talk too much in streams today. But yeah, I saw that you were at the end stream and vibing to the music. Might have to catch the VOD for the rest of the stream since you work tonight. Hopefully you have a good shift. Oh, Victor, hi. Trying the hardest to recover it? You need some silliness? Don't worry, I'm incredibly silly. And now look at me, I'm staring down Saigir right now. Staring them down. Hi.
Keliff squish, let me pour this sub into that pouch, sure. No wait, that's pretty cursed. I'll try again. Keliff squish, K-A-N-G-Y, Keliff squish, nailed it.
Nailed it. Oh, the thing is, your second go was so good. I don't even know what that first thing was about, and I definitely can't see it in my activity feed. I have certainly not internalized it. Saigir, hello. Thank you so much for 8 months. That is a large, funny number, and you're a large, cool friend. Hi, how you doing? How you been? You will be baked, and then there will be a kangi. Why are you baking me? Glad you liked it. Yeah, it was fun. I like you had your normal message and then also the raid message. Zero knows hi. Can you go hypersonic mode? Brr, yeah. And, you know, but the thing is, I go hypersonic mode and then someone in chat hits me, and I lose a ring, and I go back to being red. Retro, exactly. The kangi is a lie? No, I'm very truthful. I would never, ever just I missed the bit. I missed the click. Fuck. Shit. I tried to time it right, and I was like a centimeter off on my monitor. Oh well, that's fine. There's always time for more bits in the future. You forgot to change that to Portal too. Oh, this makes more sense because I'm like, that was a little bit ago when I lurked in your stream and didn't say anything. Cheesy hi. You forgot to send me the suit photos from your phone. You can still do that. Scott was playing Portal. Class is pretty much canceled this week. You have to be prepped for our certification exams on Friday. That's exciting. Oh, GT Avian. Yes, I'm very kangaroo. Do we want to do a thigh inspection? Oh.
Bits, you say?
Yeah, the bits are actually injected directly into my thighs to make them a little bit thicker. This is a lie. My thighs will not get bigger and then crush you, chat. This is not a money-making incentive. Keitel, hi. Another fresh week. That's right, Caden. Ruined? I ruined it! I nailed it in your heart. I would love to nail your heart, Gunner. Oh yeah, that's true. No, Victor, that's spoilers. That's spoilers for story time. Ruined. Them thighs. I know. Then, you know, they keep thick because I just keep hopping. I just keep moving. Imagine me on just like a yoga ball, moving up and down. Oh, Fox is high. Hello. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh.
Can you inject this into your thigh, please?
Okay.
Fox is shy.
Okay, let's find the perfect entry point. I think right here on the inner thigh, just right there. Imagine if a fox is shy, just right there. Okay, so we injected it. I lost myself a little bit. The thing is, after a shot, you just get so lightheaded, but I feel so much thicker down there. You'll have to take my word for it. For foxes, thank you so much for 5 months. What was, I replied to that one tweet that was like, hi, this is it. This is the nice thigh zone. And I think you specifically were the person who said, yeah, nibbles there are really good. I'm pretty sure that was you. Hi. Hi. What are we doing? Injecting subs into random kangi parts? I thought it was only the thighs. I didn't think there were other options. Keliff on a trampoline? Yeah, it's definitely that. Also, Kinji, hi. You ruined the surprise. I can't believe this. You had to make the pun. I'm glad you did. You have to restart the chapter you're learning? That's always rough. Yeah, that's your sub thing, Kinji. It's a very good sub thing. We are not doing a Keliff growth drive. Well, theoretically, hypothetically, if we did do a growth drive chat, Where would you inject all the funny dollaroos into me? Would it be my tail? Would it be my paws? Would it be the thighs, the ears? I just don't know. What I do know is, hi, we have a lot of stories to get through. Teehee. Tail? I think tail. Oh, I was having this talk with people at Anthro Expo. Somebody must have made a tail Dakimakura, right? Where it's just big tail on one side, big tail on the other side, and you just crush yourself with a pillow, right? Somebody's must have made that. If so, hi, DM that to me. Let them choose where. This feels dangerous. Followed by a Kangi Rampage run. I played Rampage in the N64 growing up. I liked it a lot. You might say something else, but tail would be funny. I think tail's good. Why make you grow when I make you into a tiny squeaky toy? Wait, this is me. How small do you have to be to squeak? I guess you can be big and squeak. You could just like reverberate and echo. Also, Shadow, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Also, hi. I'm gonna sip water and take a sip of tea and then get back to stories, okay? I appreciate the raids and the funny dollaroos and stuff. Yeah, tail and ears are safe bets to not be inconvenient. I agree. So hi, where did we leave off? We barely got started. We barely got started. So we got to like here. Yeah, my meeting got canceled and I left early. That was it. That was it. So yeah, it was about a 5-hour trip. I did mention that. And the nice thing is, like, because my husband and I drove together, at any point when one of the drivers got tired, my husband started because he's always the funny driver. He loves driving. I merely simply tolerate it and exist in the driver's seat. But yeah, he did about 2.5 or so hours, and then I took over. But how did I fill time in the passenger seat? I actually started playing Xenoblade Chronicles 1 on my save again. A long time ago, I like streamed that game and I never like finished going through it because I got overwhelmed with all like the side stuff to do. But you know, on the new save file that I did, I think about last month or so, maybe a month and a half ago, I started just going deeper into that. And over the course of the entire time there, I played a little bit of the hotel. I played on both the there drive and the back drive. I'm actually farther than I've ever been in the funny video game. For people who know Xenoblade Chronicles 1, I'm up to about Prison Island. I'm up to about then right now. So that's fun. Hey, chat, you know how when I didn't have a ref sheet, I told you how to bully me to get a ref sheet, and that was the only way it was gonna happen? Can chat just bully me to actually fucking finish Xenoblade Chronicles 1 this time? Because I feel like if I fall out of it again, I'll never win. I feel like I'll never win. I need chat's help to emotionally destroy me to fucking finish that game, okay? I need your help. Finish the game, I want to, but I need your help, Landron, in my DMs to bully me. Oh, I'm very gentle, hot from Raccoon Tour. Hi, welcome on in. Keliff making a once a stream routine to ask about Xenoblade. That's actually so funny. I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna put up my post-it. Ask about Xenoblade once a stream. I love that idea. Kangi, I love you. Oh my god, I love Crouton. Wow. Do it or no drinks at TFF. This is the type of threats I need in my life. Bully you to start the game? Well, the thing is, Vincent, there's so many games. We need to bully you to start. I'm looking in your, oh, I'm looking at that library. Oh my god, the size of that library. Whoa, hi. Also, Vincent, did I say hi? Because hi, Glitchy, hello. You never turn down a bullying opportunity. These are the chat members I have curated. Nazi, hi. Do or to the Kangi gets it? Adam, how dare you? Also perfect, thank you. Finish it or we take your pouch? No, not the pouch. That's so sad. Exclamation point bully. Mama Goose, hi. So yeah, that's what I did in the passenger seat. And you know what? Even though Xenoblade's a really good game, you know what's not good? The sun. The sun's such a jerk. It's so hard to play a Switch game on the drive because it's so blinding. You know what else is blinding? My love for RARs. Oh, let me get a little different angle. There we go. Raccoon Tour, hi. I see what you're doing. This is my mouth when somebody tickles me. This is the line that it makes. Hi, thanks for that. That was a good bit. That was a good bit. And now I'm giggling, so I can't. Okay, rawr. There you go. Okay, I can't do the rawr right now. I'm giggling. That was a good bit. Very well timed on your part. Okay, hi. Yeah, I was gonna say dragon. I really thought about it. I really did. Also, Zeri, did I say hi? Cause hi. Mentioned earlier, but not sure you saw cause the raid. Oh, I did not see you ordered a bullet journal. Ping. Oh, random fact about my life and my friends who have been DMing me. My friend Rod Shark DM'd me earlier today, and they said hi. I bought a bullet journal, and I'm like, oh my god, that's excited. And they actually got a Loistrum. They got a Loistrum just like mine. I love that fucking journal. It's so good. You have limited means to bully Kangi. I still appreciate when you do. How are you doing? Your best pink Kangi? Oh, I don't remember the key command. I'm gonna click the button. There we go, now I'm pink. New personal goal this month for every art stream I do. You're getting one webcomic sketch done by the end of it. Hell yeah. Okay, so yeah, I played more of this. I played more of the Xenoblade. Oh my god, the traffic sucked. There was at one point where you know how on the Maps app it does the thingy where it shows you like red if there's a backup. The estimate, if you followed the red, according to my phone while I was driving, added an extra hour and a half to the trip. And my husband, who was also looking on his phone, checked what the detour did, and it only added an extra 20 minutes. So we still had to do it. We still had to add it. So it ended up being about 5.5 hours because there was like a really bad traffic delay. And it was just like one of those weird things where when my husband drove, it was just perfect, simple driving, no craziness. Maybe some trucks got in the way. And then as soon as I took over, it was just like traffic all the time. I guess it makes sense given the time that we were getting to Oklahoma City. It was nearing rush hour, but still, grumble, we made it, we still made it. Pink Kangi, that's right, Phantom. Pickles, hi. What's a bullet journal? So I don't have a good example of it right here on my board where I'd go and show you, but you can think of a bullet journal as instead of having lines, like the horizontal lines on most paper, it has dots and they're perfectly spaced. And a bullet journal, the idea is, hi, you get to decide what the pattern of the page looks like. You are up to it. You can fill in the lines how you like, you can ignore them, you can do whatever you want. Kind of like graph paper, but with dots instead. And it's sort of just a method to keep organized, not only the things you want to do daily, but how your feelings are going, processing how you want your to-dos going from week to month to day. I like it a lot. I've been doing it for about 1.5 years. Yeah, winter weather was like, no. You try to bullet journal like a dozen times, it never works out. Yeah, it's different for everybody in terms of like what works for them. Some people just really like having like a simple online journal. Is that what your Write About Me thing looks like? If anybody saw my, either my Tunic stream or the start of my Witness streams, that's an actual bullet journal. Oh, and Oberdin, I did it on Oberdin too. I don't have my tablet set up right now, or I could pull up the actual bullet journal. It takes a bit of extra effort to set up for a stream, so I don't do it on every stream. Also, hi, Landrin in chat. Landrin Real. Whoa, look at them. You might recognize Landrin from such hits is snooched by the fireplace and cuddles me and wraps a single hand around my tiny gay waist. So you might know Landrin from either of those two funny stream stories. But Landrin Real, here is them in my fursuit head. I kind of bullied Landrin to put it on. I'm like, hi, have you ever worn a fursuit head? Why don't you try? You can see my husband's head over here too. But yeah, so there's them. There's them. I put them in my fursuit head before I put it on at the con. Not more dragons? Yes, more dragons. You have a sync directory full of Markdown for that stuff? Oh, Markdown's still really good. I love Markdown. Oh, whiteboards are great too. Is that my head? Yeah, this is my head. So yes head, later on, basically like the final stories are gonna involve my fursuit adventures and we'll get there. Oh yeah, Tone. Shout out to Tone Def Leopard on twitch.tv. He was my actual roommate, but I saw Landrin before I saw Tone. Is that true? That might not be true, but either way, they were first in my stories. Oh, Tone is wonderful. Oh yeah, feel free everybody to click that emote, tone to 1 interesting. Just click the funny face and then click the follow button right there. It's really good. I love Tone. Tone's wonderful. They're incredibly good at Celeste. The gimmick, quote unquote, that people know them for is beating Celeste with a Guitar Hero controller and also trying to do all the hard golden berries. And also, they're just a wonderful person, and I love hanging out with them. So I'm very happy that when my husband brought up the idea of Anthro Expo to me, the first person I thought of was Tone, because I knew they lived in Oklahoma, and then I thought of Landrin, because I knew they lived in Oklahoma. And I'm like, perfect. I can get 2 friends for the price of 1 silly car drive, no matter what. Even if I had only gotten to hang out with these 2 right here, it would have been worth it. It would have been worth it to go to the con for sure. But you know what? A lot more happened. A lot more happened. Oh, you did see me? Oh no. So you probably saw me on Saturday. I only suited once at the con. If you saw the rat, my husband has like 3 different suits, but he brought the rat and he brought another one. So if you saw the rat at all, that's my husband. That's who I'm married to. Lamau, yeah. I feel like when I finally do the Dragonacy I have mine, Keliff will be like, show me right now. Show me your brain. Open it up and just mind be me your thoughts right now. The rat suit's very handsome. Yeah, it's super handsome. Yeah, there he is, Scuffle's rat. I love that guy. Oh, so Tone, as soon as they got in the room, they were like, hi, I have a surprise. I spent a little bit of my day making this, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna bring it to the con. They just pulled out from their backpack a freshly made blueberry pie. I did not expect this at all. I had no clue that they were either into baking or we're gonna bring any sweet confectionery treat. But yeah, we just had blueberry pie in the hotel room from like first interaction with Tone. So absolutely based. And it was really good. They did a wonderful job. I don't know anything about baking. So anytime anybody does anything handmade, homemade, really good. Very impressive, very fun. Just like Tone. Very impressive, very fun. Tone pulled out a blueberry pie from their pouch. That's right, Keitel. That's right. Oh my God. So if anybody has not met my husband at a convention, you know what? That makes sense because he is so hard to contain. He skitters about like an actual rat, getting exactly what he wants. And if you're in his way, well, he's gonna go through your legs because he's so tiny. So after you know, Tone got in the room and I saw Landrin, my husband was like, we have to go get regged, like right now. Like we have to go. And like, it doesn't matter that it's like a smaller con and it's not gonna be super busy and it's not gonna be very hard to get reg. He's like, we gotta go. It's like, we have to leave right now. So like the second we were like even slightly decompressed, he's like, go. So we went downstairs, and as most cons do nowadays, which is correct, they asked for your Vax card. And I'm like, oh, I forgot mine in the room. And while I was trying to tell my husband this, he already ran around the corner and entered like the reg room. And I'm like, I'm just gonna go back upstairs. I don't wanna find the photo on my phone. I'm just gonna go get my Vax card and come back down. So while I was waiting at the elevator, my husband comes back. He's like, oh, you didn't reg already? You gotta go reg. You have to go right now. And I was just like, oh, I forgot something in my room. I'm gonna go do that and go reg. He's like, I'm gonna go explore the entire con right now. I can't wait for you. I can't wait. I have to explore the entire con right now to make sure I know the best places to fursuit. So that's what it's like trying to hang out with my husband at a con. That is a small snippet of what it's like. Classic rat. I know, always leaving us. You and I, Crouton, we talk about this. You need to pull a goose from the pouch? Yeah. They cannot be contained. Oh, this is so true. Blueberry pie is the stainiest pie, no question. So purple. Keliff doesn't know about baking, worked in a bakery. I mean, knowing how to follow a recipe to make like a buttercream or like a cupcake recipe, I can do that. Well, as soon as I say that out loud, that's exactly what baking is. Don't ignore me, ignore me. The man is zoomies, very. Oh yeah, that polar strut, that was my husband. Keliff, they learned from last year because Red was so much longer in 2022. Well, was that true at Anthro Expo as well? It's my first time hearing. What's a polar strut? It's a BTTV emote that's part of that pouch poll. It's like a little polar bear, just like just strutting. They're very cute. Oh, so, chat, I don't know much of anything about candy bracelets. I don't know much of anything about them. But you know what? Immediately, while I was waiting to go get my Vax card in my room because I forgot it, there was just this dude I never met, never talked to before. And they turn around while I was talking with Lantern and they're just like, hey, you want a bracelet? And I'm like, sure. Like, I'm not gonna say no to anything, really. So they're like, hold out your hand. So I held up my hand and like our hands touched and connected. And then with his other hand, he transitioned this bracelet from his wrist over to mine. And then somebody else like came on up as well. And they're just like, oh, wait. You can't just transition a bracelet like that. There's a ritual. You have to fist bump and then you have to make a heart emoji. And then you have to do like a third thing with your two hands together. And then you can intimately make the bracelet go from wrist to wrist. So that did happen. My first interaction with a person I didn't know was a very intimate wrist-to-wrist transition, so that was fun. Keliff just going and accepting TF triggers willy-nilly, and I do it again, and I do it again. The thing is, I think you're right, Crim Gems. I think you're right that it was a TF trigger, because you can't see it here, but you know what? It did say these letters on it. I didn't know this until I was already up in the room. Is this some, I don't know why. I don't know why it just had the letters fat on it. Maybe that's why this person was like trying to get rid of the bracelet. But either way, yeah, this is the first thing, my first interaction with somebody else was getting the intimate fat transfer 1-to-1. So that was that. No thoughts, head empty. Oh, you got to do PFP? That's awesome. Also, we are definitely not blue right now. Well, oh, you know what? I messed my colors up because I clicked pink, but I didn't actually do it with the variables. Oh, are we on purple? We're on purple. We're supposed to be on blue. Hi, I'm at blue now. We did it. The colors are fun. I think the colors are fun. Bracelets making you big and round. It was so funny, it happened randomly. I know, it was just the first thing. I think I just have like a friendly aura, or at the very least I try and have like a friendly aura to hopefully make it easier for people to like approach and talk to me. And this person, yeah, they just gave me a candy bracelet. I never talk with this person again. This is my one interaction with them. What happened next? Oh, so we got dinner. So like I did get registered and I had my candy bracelet on. And we were just like, okay, hi. It's time for food. We drove like all day. We got reg. We walked around like the base of the con and everything. We have an understanding of where everything is. I don't know where food is. Please help. Please help. And Landron's like, I will, in fact, help. So I went to an Asian fusion spot for dinner. And you know what I had? I had a chicken parmesan banh mi, which is basically just like banh mi bread with chicken parmesan ingredients. And you know what? That slaps. You can't go wrong with chicken parmesan and crispy bread. So that was fun. Interesting? Yeah, I never would have thought about that. I never have seen anywhere chicken parmesan banh mi before, but I guess the first time for everything, huh? It does sound good. It was good. The dinner, yeah, the dinner did slowly TF me into fat. You're so right. Blasphemy. Valid. You did not have that happen to you? True. Power, rah, 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 rah. Joey, hi. Joey, thank you so much for your nice message earlier, by the way. Oh yeah, Deckies, have a nice lurk. Go and eat a good food. Past me just ate food in this story. Hello, little Roo. Keeter, hi, welcome on in. Yeah. Lantern had a Thai curry with salmon. It was so good. Oh, it looks so good with the funny photos you sent me. What happened after that? Oh, so I made this tweet right here, right where my ears are pointing. I am at Anthro Expo in Oklahoma now, :3. If anyone who follows me, I tried to be very specific with how I worded this tweet, because I didn't want to be, oh, if anyone knows me, come say hi, because I think that would set the expectation for anyone who hasn't had a conversation with me but might want to be like, oh, but I can't go say hi, it's weird. No, I wanted to phrase it as, anyone follows me, happens to be here, feel free to say hi. So I made this tweet, and two things happened because of it. A little part of the picture showed, so I'll show right here. This is Bunny Conda. I couldn't find a good picture of their 3D avatar, but that's actually where I know them. They occasionally go to my Saturday meetups in VR chat, and they just messaged me. They're like, hi, I'm at Anthro Expo right now. They actually messaged me while I was at dinner. So we got back to the con and I had a conversation with them at some point, but I'm very happy I made this tweet because if I had not, I would have no idea that this person was at the con. So that was very fun. Oh, I've heard about that wolf. Yeah, the Frosty for Twitch app. I actually forgot what that name was. I'm gonna write it down again. Frosty for Twitch. The amount of TF, I wish I TF'd. Oh my God, Bunny Conda, hi. It was fun chatting, at the convention. We talked about VR chat. We talked about fighting games. I forget what else we talked about aside from general life stuff. It was like you, me, and Lantern in a funny little like circle. But hi, I hope your con is really good. I had to nope out like Sunday morning to be able to get back before work. So if you were there Sunday, yeah, that's why you didn't see me. I had to get home. Oh, so the other person, the other person who happened to be at the con, who saw this tweet right here that my ears are pointing at, before I made this tweet, I saw a card on the table, and it made me giggle. And this person responded to my tweet, who I had no idea followed me until this moment. But yeah, so I saw a card on the table right next to the water machine, and it said, oh, hi, this is me. And it had like a big little thing in the corner that said, on Twitch, I'm a Twitch furry. And I'm like, oh my God, there's another Twitch furry at the con. Oh, it's JD Puppy is at this con. And they responded to my tweet. They're like, oh my God, I'm here. And I told them, oh my God, I saw your little card. And they're like, it's working. So I thought that was so funny. Just their reaction to like, my card's working. Yes, it's awesome. I thought that was adorable. I actually never saw them otherwise at the con. I saw them in suit, but we didn't have like a full-on conversation. But I thought that one was funny. So you need to bully Keliff on a fighting game stream someday? Oh, I haven't played in a couple months. I've been so distracted and busy with other things, but I have been thinking about wanting to try and play something again. I don't know what. I mean, probably Guilty Gear, but other than that, I don't know what. Let's see what else happened. Oh, so while I was exploring the con, like there was a rave going on, and I am not a big dance floor person. While I do enjoy wiggling and I love moving and I love having fun, I don't like loud environments. And I don't like, claustrophobic dark environments. So in other words, I'm not a big dance floor rave guy because of all those particular elements. Oh. A new record. Lyra, hi. Maze, hello. They need more quiet dance spaces. Yeah, they need like a silent discos more. So I did not enter the rave at any point. I already knew it would not be for me. But while I went to get water and I walked on down the hallway and I heard people just like screaming in excitement. And I thought to myself, oh, I know this song. Oh, this is Can You Feel the Sunshine from Sonic Racing. And I love that people were like literally scream excited that this song was playing on the dance floor, which honestly is the correct reason to do that. If people are scream excited about, Can You Feel the Sunshine from Sonic Racing, you know what? It's a good life we're living in. That rules? It did rule. So fun fact, you only found out that you couldn't go to raves, but going to TFF's raves last year. Was that too much for you? Yeah, I agree, you done 100%. Every tune in Sonic R is a banger. Oh, some furries are Sonic fans. Oh, teehee, Derek in chat or Dio in chat, teehee. Let's see. Oh, so I got not one, not two, but 3 different messages that were like, oh, Keliff, I didn't see you in VR this weekend. Oh man. And I think it's so adorable and funny that I have created such an expectation to be able to like be found in VR chat that whenever I'm not there for any reason, even if I'm like at a convention, People are like, where are you? Where's Keliff? Where are they? Like, that's so funny to me. That if I'm gone one Friday, I get like 3 messages of like, I can't believe you weren't here, teehee. And you know what? Adorable. I love that that's my life. Oh my God, winter high. Oh, it's winter, it's cold in here. I had to put my whole suit on.
Everybody's super Keliff racing, try to keep your Olympus tail on the ground.
Thank you so much for that bit, Winter, and thank you so much for almost a whole year. That's 11 months right there, and that's an Aeon high. Ba-da-ba.
Thanks to Stirring Wolves for my sub gift. Keliff hop, Keliff hop, Keliff hop.
I love how TTS does Stirring Wolf ZV. It does like Zava. It does like Zava at the end. That's wonderful. But Aeon, hi. Thank you so much for the 6 months. I know Stirring just kind of blasted that in your direction. You caught it willy-nilly. But you know what? Great catch, great catch. Also, hi. How was Project Zomboid earlier? I got to lurk for a little bit. I don't even remember if I said hi. It was a pretty busy day. Setsu mentioned the same thing at A&E. Yeah. Earplugs? Yeah, I do bring earplugs to sleep with because I'm an incredibly light sleeper, so I would be well prepared. I have like musician style earplugs where they have like the 3 layers where it's like small cylinder, no, that's not the right shape, dome. It's like small half dome, medium half dome, large half dome to sort of like push into your ear. I like that style a lot. You can't do the flashing lights, it causes you migraines. Oh, save, I will save my board, thank you. Yeah, earplugs are very important. Sonic fans here never smile. Where's Kangi? You know, we have to find him. He's somewhere on this board. We'll see a selfie of him at some point. It's a sharp-dressed Rue. Shimin, hi. I don't know. I don't think I've ever told you, Shimin. I've lurked in some of your like NES streams, and I don't know if I've said anything because I'm a weirdo, but hi. You were trying to insert, oh, into one of my YCH stickers? That's awesome, Wolvez. You remember that time when stream got double rated? I've had a triple before, I've never had a quad. You finally found a vehicle you can go exploring? Heck yeah. Flange, oh, good old Flange. Oh, I do have tea today, yeah. I have peppermint, I have peppermint tonight. Oh, thank you, Lope Nash, and that was a very good sip of tea. Oh, so here's just some random photos I took with dragons. Yes, I approached every single dragon I saw and took a photo with them. Don't judge me. I had a nice conversation with this person right here. Also, I tried to, if I saw anybody's faces in the photos I'm sharing, I try to just black them out because I don't know the vast majority of people in the background. But I walked up to this person, I said hi, and I had a conversation. And apparently they got this as like I think it was like a raffle prize winner. Either way, they picked it up at the last con. Like the last Anthro Expo from the previous year, and we talked for a little bit about that. I always think it's really interesting when somebody gets like a suit or a partial and they sort of absorb the character and start to like create art for them and want to like maybe fill up more parts of the suit. And that was this individual, so that was fun chatting. That's really cool. Yeah, they have like the resin eyes. The resin eyes are really good. I love that vibe. Also, I know that this song is gonna get stressful, and I don't want to have stressful story time, so I'm gonna skip it. I love the song, but I don't want stressful story time. I'll have to check my tele for photos. Yeah, I'll do that after stream. Thank you. TF into the character. Oh, this person was really cool. Also, it's so impossible to take good selfies when you're wearing a mask and you want to like look up to look through the glasses. It sucks. I have a good selfie later so you know how handsome I am. These are bad approximations of myself. But either way, I met this dragon and we talked for a bit. You can't see it in the photo, but they have, oh no, you can barely see it. They had a whip that had like all these different photoelectric strands going through it, and it had like lights going up and down it. And I talked to them, I'm like, oh, so what's the outfit you have? Like, I don't think it's a kimono, I don't think it's a dress, what is it? And they're like, oh, I'm a sorcerer dragon. And you know what? That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool. They were shooting the next day in a completely different fit, and they had like a gigantic spear as well. I don't think I got a picture of that one because I'm a silly Billy. But you know what? Awesome. High five for being a dragon sorcerer. That's so cool. Yeah, and good eyes right here. So they had like an LED badge, like the like a DS style badge right here, and it had their little character on it. It was very cool. Not sure if ecstatic to see a dragon or crying for help. We just don't know. We just don't know. I have to play Castlevania. I do have to play Symphony of the Night at some point. That'll be another retro game. Hi, that was my entire Friday. That was the whole Friday. Guess what? Saturday split into 2 parts because a lot happened on Saturday. So you know what's great? Melatonin's fucking great. I haven't been to a con, like a full con, with melatonin since I started to get into it. And you know what? God bless. I actually slept pretty good on the Friday evening. So I'm very happy I brought it. When I'm in Smooth, do I still smile for photos? I sure do. Under the head, definitely. You didn't even see their badge? It was a sick badge. It was really good. Going to a furry con is on your bucket list. Do you have one that'd be like within driving range, or do you think you'd have to like fly? Oh, so I bought a Bluetooth keyboard for my iPad a while ago, and I told myself, oh, this is a great purchase for when I'm like at a convention or like, you know, hanging out at a friend's house somewhere far away where I don't want to have to just text to respond to all my messages. So, and I don't want to have to bring my laptop as well. So that's what I did. In the hotel room in the morning, I did like some gentle yoga, usually trying to do my best not to touch the gross floor with my soft hands. And then when I wasn't doing that or meditating in the morning, I would take out the iPad and open up Telegram, just like tick attack on my Bluetooth keyboard. A very good investment, very cheap Bluetooth keyboard I bought for it. Why did the coupon expire? It took too long for somebody to fish it out. Oh, so Tone and I got brunch. Let me get really small. Let me show you this wonderful brunch that we had. Look at this latte. So this is a classy thing to do if you haven't got many lattes, like the sort of like rose-ish, well, not rose, like just sort of flower-ish style pattern on top is like a very classic way to have somebody do latte art. It's very good. I had to do this at one of my old jobs. And you had an option of syrups that you could get inside your latte. I chose to get chocolate syrup in mine, and Tone did too. Very delicious, a wonderful way to start the morning. You could drive to Anthro, to A&E, but no car and no furry friends IRL. Well, whenever you do get a car or furry friends to go to that con, it's a very good con to go to, I think. Was maple an option? If I remember, I know there was vanilla and chocolate. I don't remember what the third option was, but Pelanova hot. It was delicious. It was really good. We got a starter. This was after, you can see the grease marks right here. So we already each taken one. This came with homemade marmalade and salted butter. You can really see the salt in the photo. I didn't know if you could. But yeah, there was homemade from scratch biscuits. Delicious, so good. Oh, the homemade marmalade. Oh, really, really good. Oh, and yeah, here's the meals. So this is Tone's meal right here. I don't know, this is like a broiled grapefruit or something. I have no idea what that was. But yeah, they had a delicious brunch potatoes, like eggs, got the hollandaise sauce and the little muffin right there. Oh, and this was mine. Oh, this was so good. They called this green eggs and ham on the menu. So I also got brunch potatoes. These are eggs right here. And they had like the perfect runny oak on the inside. We've got ham. We've got another piece of toast on the bottom. So good. And yeah, part of the reason I did want to get it is because it was called green eggs and ham. Very fun. Why would you do that to a grapefruit? I have no idea. I've never had a grapefruit like just raw. So I don't know how it feels. I've had it like in juices and stuff. You remember there's an early morning yoga class at BLFC? That's awesome. Hell yeah, yoga. You've been trying to get one of your friends to join you in starting yoga? Attempt to create a feedback loop that'll motivate both of you to actively start Whizzle Live? Oh, I hope it works. I love doing yoga. You have a few times that it's indeed awful. Do not recommend. Could take a train, I suppose. Yeah, a train I think would be a good idea if you could make it happen. That Connor looks so good. I know, I wish I could put my lips to this Connor once more. Keliff, for making me hungry. Don't worry, I think these are the only food photos I had here. I didn't get any good photos of it, but Tone had one shirt and 2 different hoodies with his character and designs on it. This is a Celeste hoodie that he had, and at the bottom of it, it said, "Promise me that you'll take care of yourself, okay?" Which is a line from Celeste, so I thought that was very sweet. Oh yeah, so because, you know, part of the reason I love doing conventions is to hang out with friends. And one of the things I really love doing with friends, especially if they're streamers, is just talk about Twitch stuff. Because like I can talk to my husband about stream feelings, but it doesn't really hit the same as talking with someone who also streams and also has similar anxieties and worries about their presence on Twitch.television and different experiences. So I always look forward to that. Like whenever I hang out with Naki locally, we talk about that. Or I'm sure whatever streamer I hang out with next at either TFF or AC, we'll talk about funny streamy things. But yeah, I love being able to do that. And Tone's very easy and fun to talk to for sure. And as you saw, yeah, delicious latte and food. Food photos are one thing. Perfect coffee photos, chef kiss. Chef kiss, I agree. Oh, you've been getting into yoga recently? You enjoy it? Heck yeah, I'm a big fan. Great food's terrible. I like the flavor. I've never had like the fruit itself. I don't know if I'd like that. Don't know how people can eat that fruit. Let's see, what else happened? This happened next? Yeah, it did. Oh, so I went to Dealer's Den with Landrin. They had already went themselves before I arrived. But you know what? I wanted to say hi to Miru. Oh my God, Mirurung. Hi. I see you all the time and a lot of our mutual friends stream, so welcome on in. Hi, hi, hi. I hope you like coffee. Let me give you a latte. Oh, here you go. Here you go. You see, I'm in a waiter suit right here at a fancy restaurant. This is for you, Miru. It might take a week or so to get through. It's pretty large. Look at it compared to me. You need like 3 paws to pick it up. Porn? No. Coffee photos? Hot, hot, hot. That's right. Do you have a secret coffee AD account, Connor? Can you get me some of those sexy coffee photos from there? Gyoju, hi, welcome on in. So yeah, I went to Dealer's Den with Landrin. Like I said, they'd already explored themselves, and I had not been at all yet. And I'm so happy I went. I had a lot of really fun conversations. As Landrin can attest, I basically had at least like a couple-minute conversations with like every single dealer we stopped by, which is very fun. And you know what else is fun? I got pens. Look at these pens. I talked to a dealer and they were just like, I noticed that they had like a pen to the side. I'm like, oh man, that's really neat. That's really fun. And it turns out they also sold pens along with the novels that they were selling for their partner. So this person was very cool. This is the pen that I got. This is my handwriting in the pen. You can see the nice fancy tip right here. I got like a pack. So I got 2 pens. The top one you can see is like a little bit smaller than the bottom one. This one actually has like a little bit thinner of a tip. This is very slightly wider. This is probably akin to like my zebra pen in terms of like tip. And this is, I don't know, kind of more like a gel pen sort of tip. And I got these 3 colors: Birmingham Polar Blue, Monteverde Topaz, Noodlers Red Black. I love it's called Noodlers. This is very fun. Like I've had, the reason it says Rumble High there, because Rumble and I have talked about like fancy pens before. So I wanted to actually I wanted them to be the first one that I told about the funny pen. So they were. I took this photo for them. And it was great. She was so hecking knowledgeable. We had like a long conversation, and I'm very happy I made the purchase. I journal all the time, and I write all the time about my thoughts and my feelings and checklists. And I've always just had like cheat pens to do it with, and I'm like, let's get an intermediate approach. See how I like about the idea of like a pen nib like this. Like it's very different having like a fountain pen. It glides in a very like satisfying way. So I've actually been using one or both of these in my journal, just kind of like on and off in the last few days. Yeah, let me catch up on chat. What's the best tea of all time? The thing is, I'm always in the mood for different things. I can't just have one forever. Like if we're just picking like simple big names, I love like, you know, Earl Grey. I love peppermint like I have right now. I've been really enjoying, what is it called? Throat Coat from David's Tea. That one's been really good recently. Also, Tone, hi. I was talking about how cool you are and how wonderful our brunch was up here. Ooh, Lapsing Suchong? Heck yeah. Oh, for some reason I thought Gyoju bullied themselves with the command. Those are fun fountain pens? Yeah, they've been really fun. I've had a lot of great times writing with them. Also, Miss Sickums, hi. You love fountain pens? Oh, you should show me your collection. Yes, please. You pulled an undiscovered color for the pouch named it Gooseberry? That sounds delicious, and I want to taste it. Boba, hi. Boba, you're in this story recap, teehee. Rubios, get it? Ruibos? Oh, so I don't know how you're supposed to say that word. I always fuck it up. I used to say roibus. I sometimes say rubus, roibus. I don't know how to say it. There was a chat I was lurking in once, and somebody typed out the word, and they said, yeah, Rue Boys. So I've said Rue Boys in my head every time I read that word now, because I love it. You have a nice fountain pen you bought years back? In a fit of retail therapy? I've been there. What do you mean I'm in the story recap? Oh, well, I texted you a funny thing that I saw at the con, and I put that here. Imagine drinking throat coat for enjoyment. I like it a lot. I think it's fun. Rue Boys. Oh, yeah, Joey knows. You're here because you heard people were dissing on your grapefruit. So what was this? Remind me. It was like a broiled grapefruit. Is that right? Because like they heated the top. Because I've never actually. I was telling chat earlier. I've never actually had a grapefruit. Oh, based on years from choir. That makes sense. Yeah, February. Oh, you make pens? Oh my God. Can I have a pen paperclip guy? Can we do a trade? Can I send you some stickers and you send me a pen? Would that be fun? Oh, brulee. Oh, yeah, it's bruleed. So they use like that funny flame torch on top, right? Oh, hi, here's another random dragon fursuiter. Look at the snoot on this guy right here. I didn't have much of a conversation at all with this suitor. I took the photo with him and I ran away. Oh, and this is my fit for the second day. I have a selfie on that. Oh, they had a cute, like, look at that. It's like a little rainbow scarf right here, just covered in like planes. It's really adorable. Oh, and they had horn jewelry, just like every proper dragon. Yeah, snooted up and nowhere to go on a Saturday night. You should make an album of your pens. I'd love to see that. Oh, you made hundreds since like 2010. Oh, the lore, the paperclip lore. I got this bracelet. I thought this bracelet was fun. I thought I would put it on right now. I don't know where it went. I think it's out by my work computer probably. So I told the story already of my candy bracelet. And the thing is, I like having things on my wrist from time to time, but I don't necessarily want them to say fat. So, you know, when I was looking around the dealer's den, I found somebody selling stuff and I saw this and I'm like, oh, this is very good, like neutral tones. I'm gonna pick it up, so I did. You love bracelets? They're really fun. So, oh, I will take a sip of tea. I have the peppermint tonight. So, the reason I sighed is there's a video, a very high quality video of somebody going around the Anthro Expo dealer's den and just like filming it and putting it up on their YouTube channel to be like, hi, here's what it was like if you weren't there. And I'm definitely in it. So here's the video if you're curious. It's called 4K Anthro Expo Dealers in an Artist Alley Annex 2023. I got recognized from this video twice, not once. 2 different people entered my DMs and they're like, is that you? Is that you right here? So yeah, I posted my fit on Twitter. I was literally caught in 4K, you're right. I posted my fit on Twitter and Landrin saw the video and was like, ha, it's you right there. And Landrin was there too. And my husband's in the video as well in one of his fursuits. And in a group chat, in like not even related to Kangies or anything, I got outed. They were like, Keliff, is this you in the video? And I'm like, yeah, it is. It's so awkward. If you watch this, if you look it up, you'll see that I'm talking to myself right here with my funny hand movements. And I see the camera behind me, I'm like, oh. And I do like the Midwest, oh, like right there. Cotton 4K, Midwest, oh. No burnt toast, heck yeah. Keliff exposed. You can see, oh, I'm exposing my journal right here, just sticking out right there. It was really cute. I felt silly about it. Yeah, the old Midwest, oh. Let's see. Oh, here's my selfie, by the way. Here's my fucking hot selfie that I put on the twitter.com when I was just like, hi. Here is my fit today, exclamation point. If you come see me, say hi, tilde. You can see the bracelet right there. So yeah, I always, whenever I take like a selfie for a con, I always try and get my gigantic badge in there. So it's really easy to notice me. I'm also wearing my custom Kangi Cabin 2022 shirt that I drew and designed myself. And you got this nice sultry look. I was just taking this photo while like everybody was in the room. I was just like, I took probably like seven to 8 photos, and I'm like, yeah, this is it. This is the one. Who's that cute red friend? I'll tell their story in a second. Scouter, hi. Handsome kangaroo. I'm a Midwesterner. I am now. I've lived in Kansas and Minnesota for probably like the last, what's that, like 7 years? But before that, I was in like, Virginia was the place I lived the longest before. Would you get some pics together through your pens in the Discord? Heck yeah. So, the story about this little friend is very cute. So, before I started officially dating my husband, before we even like met up together in person when I came to visit him in Kansas City, he had done an overseas trip. Like this was pre-COVID, and he had done like a bunch of different like European trips, and he got this friend over there. This is the Welsh dragon from the Welsh the Wales flag that has like the cute like red dragon that's very jaggedy. This is a gentle, soft version of him. And so when I went to go visit my husband, well, currently my husband, in the back then days, just my friend, in Kansas City, he was like, "Hi, I got you a gift," and he gave me the Welsh dragon. And this dragon, I take on every single trip. Every single furry trip, every single con, cabin trip, whatever it is. This is my travel buddy right here. So they're never gonna leave my side when I'm in the hotel room. You grew up in Virginia? Nice. I was in Northern Virginia. I was in like the Herndon Reston area for a long time. Keliff really be a thirst trap on Twitter.com. Is it really a trap? Isn't it a reality? Isn't a thirst reality? Can someone explain to me how cons have many people at one instance and no one lags? Does it say no one has like high quality avatars? Yeah, so most people are just on Quest, so they can't see most of the other attendants. I'm high quality right here. Oh, you were in Newport News? I've never been to Newport News, but I heard about it a lot when I lived there. So yeah, oh, here's why Boba Yubi's in my story time. I was just walking around. And I'm like, is that a Boba Yubi badge right there at a fucking panel? So I saw this and I snapped a photo, and the artist was like pointing at it with a smug smile. So I sent this to Boba Yubi immediately. I'm like, found you at the con, Lamau. Which gave me like a little bit of a giggle. Also, isn't this badge so cute? Isn't it adorable? I think it's adorable. Boba! They call it Bad News Virginia for a reason. Exclamation point, Yubi! Yeah, this artist is really good. They're very fun. I love Posca art, by the way. Posca art is so good. Yes, that was a fun surprise. Guest starring Boba Yubi, my con experience. Yeah, I had a lot of fun chats with so many dealers. One of the things I was really, really proud about when I was at this convention is I had essentially no social anxiety. I could walk up to anybody and like start at least a silly conversation. And you know what I attribute that to? A little bit from Twitch streaming, a little bit from working retail and food service for like 10 gosh darn years, and a lot thanks to VR chat. I feel like my ability in VR chat to walk up to anybody and start a conversation has finally transitioned into reality, and I'm able to harness this ability. I walked up to so many dealers and just had like either like a long or a short conversation. It didn't matter about what, it just mattered that it happened, and I'm really happy I was able to do that. In my eyes, you're such a social powerhouse. It's because it's true. Ronaldo, hi. Hi. My beloved Rue, how are you? Well, I mean, it's almost February, so I'm incredibly powerful right now. You have no control, and you commission Lake Mutt for a badge at every con. They seem fun. I like them. Congratulations on your transition, Kangi. Yeah, I finally went from introvert to extrovert. Aren't you proud of me? Aren't you proud of me, Photo? Also, Rumble, hi. Time to justify buying VR as a medical device to help your social anxiety. I've heard so many different stories when it comes to people like getting VR to try and help different social things in their life. Some people I know, they're like, oh, this is gonna be so good for my social anxiety, and then they never wear it. And they're like, oh, if I'm socially anxious in real life, I'm gonna be socially anxious in virtual reality too. But for other people I know, it's a lot easier to socialize, and I'm one of those people where I feel like I'm very strong in virtual reality, and my real life presence is only like a partial amount of that entire power. VR is very cool. That's right. Also, Discord at high. VR definitely helps break stigmas. That's why you keep using it. One of my, well, they used to be local, then they moved to California. One of my friends was like, yeah, VR is really cool because you don't have to maintain eye contact to have a traditional conversation, which is true. You can like look to the side or up and down or left or right, whatever it is, and your avatar's eyes will already track to the other person you're talking to eyes. So if for some reason that makes you socially anxious, like I know it does for a lot of my friends, it actually is better for that. Oh, you can have a big tail in VR? Big same, I love it. Blessed not having eye contact, isn't it so nice? Chatting in VR is much easier than chatting over DMs. I agree. And like, I feel like a weirdo for saying this, but I think it's true. I think having conversations in VR has less distractions than real life. Because I feel like a lot of the times I meet somebody in real life, they'll be looking at their phone and scrolling or texting and very distracted. When I'm talking one-on-one with someone in VR, they are like there in that moment. And we have nothing else in the world, you know, maybe aside from meme avatars or background videos. But you know what? I know what those distractions are because we're all experiencing it. They're not looking down in their own isolated world. We are experiencing it together. Oh, so I'm covering the credits because I'm just talking. But this is from Axiom Verge. This is the Ah song, which I always called it. So far, you managed to be socially anxious in VR now and then, as opposed to avoiding real-life social interactions entirely. That's still a step forward. There's a new software that does that for IRL video chats. Oh, really? That's awesome. Whoa, Kangi, you're so well dressed for your presentation. Oh, only the best for you, chat, and you, Kodai, specifically. Hi, how are you? How's it going? Yeah, good old Axiom Verge. I really enjoyed my time playing it. Also, thanks for the pets. So, yeah, where were we? I got distracted. Oh, so speaking of VR chat, my husband, I'm not a big panel person at cons. I just want to like walk up to people and have conversations, and like that's my main goal. Do I know you? I don't care. I'm gonna talk to you, and we're gonna hang out. We're gonna have a good time. And my husband told me, and I did no research on my own part. He's like, "Hi, there is a VRC meet and greet at this time in this location." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm a big VR chat person. I literally have a gigantic fucking badge, huge. Look at how big this is. It's most my chest. That tells people I love playing VR chat." So I'm like, hell yeah, like I'll go. Easy conversation starters. Like I can talk about VR forever, easy. So I go and I'm with Landrin, and I walk into the room, and immediately I knew I made a mistake, but I had already drawn the attention of a few people in the room by entering, so therefore I could not leave immediately and maintain social integrity. So I sat down and I sent a secret text to Landrin, and I told them, "Hi, this is not my vibe. Do you want to leave?" I saw they read it and I gave them a thumbs up and we walked out. So the reason it was not my vibe, it was not a meet and greet. I think that is not the correct way to describe it. It was more like a panel. Like there was a couple people up at front with a mic sort of controlling the flow of the conversation. So it was less about, "Hi, I'm just gonna meet random people who play VR chat and have a conversation." It was like somebody saying, "So you like what worlds in VR chat?" And then people just sort of like bounced around the room. And I feel like that's a lot harder to get to know individuals, and it's more about if you need somebody to guide a conversation for you, I think something like that can be very fun, but that's not what I'm looking for. So we kind of noped out there very fast. You know what we did instead? We went to the Artist Alley, which was so much more fun. Very happy I noped out and went to the Artist Alley instead. Are you getting some ideas down for stickers you want to commission? Ooh, how many? What ideas do you have so far? Yeah, Kodai stickers pog, for real. So I'm gonna take a sip of water before I talk about Artist Alley. I'm so bad about drinking water. It's been over an hour of stream and I've not sipped at all. A tea reminder? I do need that. I do need that, thank you. So, Artist Alley was really fun. It was kind of like a mirror of Dealer's Den, in that I would walk to a booth, I'd have a long conversation, I'd walk to the next booth, have a long conversation. It worked out really well. And I got to commission an amazing artist. So look at this right here. This is by Taka Alive _. Let me get way in the corner. Who cares about tiny little old me? Look at this adorable, amazing watercolor commission. They did this so fast. Like, you don't even know. You don't even realize how quick of an affair this wonderful individual was. So, like I said, I was going to booths, having long conversations, and I decided to commission them. Like, I love traditional art with furry stuff. I love watercolor. I love acrylic. I think it's so good. It's so fun. So I asked them, hi, you know, like, I would like to commission you for like a watercolor commission. I paid them the money, I got them my refs, I got them my actual ref, and then I got them my, what I call like a collage board, like just a collection of silly things and details and facts about my characters and different pictures by different artists and pictures of my 3D model. And I got them that. And while I was talking to like the person next to them, just, you know, just chilling, just hanging out, they were like, oh, hi, I already finished your sketch. It had been like 5 minutes. They're like, oh, I've already finished your sketch. The sketch looked exactly like the sketch here. Nothing changed. And I'm like, yes, it's great. I didn't ask for the tea stuff. They saw this based on the inspiration on the little board that I gave them. I didn't ask for the sweater. It was just so perfect. The only thing I asked for at all was circle glasses. I'm like, this is the only thing I really like need for it to feel like my character. And they nailed it. They did so good. You can't really tell super well in the photo, but the glasses and the little dots on the mug, you can't even see the dots on the mug, but I promise they're there, were done in like a metallic color, so they actually shimmer in the light. It was a really good detail, very fun. Sweater redeem when? Oh my god, having a little sweater for Kangi sounds so heckin' cute. I want that. I know, what a cute painting. It's so cozy. I love my little digits right here. It's so good. It's so good. They did a wonderful job. Little bleppy Roo, yeah. Yeah, they knew I was a tea-ho. They could just tell. Speaking of tea, I got this from another artist in the Artist Alley. Artist Alley was really fun. I love going to Artist Alley. If anyone has not been to many cons or not a con at all, I encourage you to go to both Artist Alley and Dealer's Den. And if you haven't been to a con before, you might be asking yourself, I do not understand the difference. You can think of Dealer's Den as like the big official thing, like it's what they advertise, it's where the big name artists, quote unquote, are going to be. An Artist Alley is usually meant for either smaller artists who are trying to get their foot in the Dealer's Den door, or people who don't want to pay as much, that's also a thing, or people who want less responsibility and don't have to be either there as long or there every single day of the con. There's lots of reasons somebody might prefer Artist Alley over Dealer's Den, but there is no difference in quality, in my opinion, of the people that you can find at Dealer's Den or Artist Alley. Like, it's definitely worth exploring, because you might just see somebody's style and it speaks to you a lot more, and they'll be in Artist Alley and not over in Dealer's Den. It's usually a little bit lighter. It's not as crowded in there for the most part, both in terms of artists and people going, but big encouragement to attend both. I've had 2 emotionally charged songs in a row. I love being emotionally charged in general. Dealer's more oriented for lots of merch and bigger items. This is true. Yeah, Artist Alley is usually smaller items and art-oriented stuff. Yeah, if you're trying to get a commission, Artist Alley is usually easier to get that done at. Tea, I know. Oh, look at this adorable washi tape. So fucking cute. I had to get it. I'm normally not a charm guy. I don't know why this charm spoke to me. Maybe because it's tea and it was too adorable to say no to. So I had to support them. They were very nice. I had a good conversation with them too. Oh, I just have a simple peppermint today. I'm gonna take another sip. Oh, so I didn't get a photo of it, but there was an artist in Artist Alley that was offering mugshot commissions where they literally take your persona and turn them into a mug. They were so cute. I don't know, I could have sworn I got a photo of them, but I didn't because I'm a silly person. But that idea just has such weight. It's so gosh darn adorable to have an actual mug of your persona. Oh, so cute. Oh yeah, I already talked about this. I essentially had zero social anxiety the whole con. I felt like a superhero. But you know what I still did? I still took a couple of like little laydowns and times away from all social media and all like interaction with people. I had like probably like a 15-minute laydown in the bed where I just put earbuds in and I put on like soft meditation music and I just focused on my breath and my thoughts and my feelings. And even though I can be like a socially charged powerhouse and have a lot of good conversations, it takes energy, and I personally need to be alone to refuel that ability to be able to continue doing that. And there was a couple times during the con where I'm like, I know I'm about to go do something social, so I'm not gonna talk to anyone else for a little bit. Like right before we got dinner later on, which I'll have photos of on Saturday, I was like, okay, in about 30 minutes, we're gonna go get dinner. I'm not talking to anybody else new. Like I'm only gonna talk to my husband and Landrin and Tone and just chill. You thought it was like a mugshot going to jail? That's why I thought it was cute, because it was actual mugs. Keliff self-care icon? I'm trying to be. Meditation detox helps a lot. I super agree. Oh, so I met a very nice dragon fursuiter. I didn't get a selfie with him, but I guess well, here's a very low-res Twitter photo. They had like one of those giant heads and huge tails. They were like holding their tail, like my tail blushy sticker from my Telegram pack as they were walking around. So I met them, I talked for a bit, and while they were talking to my husband and I was off doing whatever, they asked for our Twitters and they followed me. And immediately I saw, talk to me about baseball. And that day in the Discord, Expo Dragon posted this. So I'm like, oh, easy win, so smart, just as smart as Serena, hi.
Look at this dapper kingy.
Look at this dapper Kangi. Oh my God, hi. Thank you so much for 5 months. That's a crazy large number. And you're just so Kangi Roo, and I love that for you. How's your night going? How's your day treating you? So yeah, you know, Expo Dragon, I think they're streaming right now, actually. They are hot, they are fun. Look at this nice baseball dragon. And I love when I can meet somebody new and immediately just like have a conversation starter. So easy. So I just slid into their DMs and I sent them like the Twitter link to this art right here. And they gave me like an all caps, thank you for fueling my baseball needs. So I'm glad I could do that. It's been good, very cold. Yeah, it's been very cold here too. I was like covered in like a sweater and hoodie and blankets today, and it was still like a little bit chilly. Oh, so I don't think I got a photo of it or with it, but there was like a banner where it was designed for you to take photos with, because it had like, you know, the con logo, and it had well, so the con theme was scene furry, so basically like, you know, very emo sort of style furries, and there was like 2 cardboard cutouts next to this. And I saw a person just like holding out their phone trying to take a photo near the banner, and I'm like, you know what, this is actually a social opportunity. So I walked on up and I said, hi, would you like someone to take your photo? And they were like, yes, thank you so much. So I took a couple photos for them, and we just talked for a little bit. So yeah, it was nice, and I'm glad I did that. And I encourage you, if you see somebody doing that, to walk on up and offer to help take a photo too. Oh, so while I was doing that, my husband was sitting down talking to this woman. And they were like having like I don't know, like a teaching style conversation where she was like asking about fursuits and like how to store them and how to care for them. And then I see what had to have been her daughter walk up to her, and she was probably pretty young. And I got the context of, oh, this mom is here to help her daughter go to a furry con, and she has like no idea what's happening, and she's looking for advice. So my husband, if anyone has ever met or talked to him, is incredibly knowledgeable and super good at explaining like literally anything. So he was like, oh yeah, so like the suits are like this is like how you store them, this is how you take care of them, and he was just like giving her like all the down low of everything. Yeah, he's so smart and forward. At literal genius, my husband. Our husband, I have said that before. So I thought that was very sweet. I liked that I was able to go witness that. Oh, so we went to go get a Thai dinner. I tried to actually go back to the spot that we got the chicken parmesan banh mi the other day to try other things. But you know what? I didn't. It was closed. So Toad and Landron and I were like, heck, where do we even go for dinner? So I just opened up my phone and I looked for restaurants and I was scrolling through, and there's a place called Thai Kitchen, and I'm like, I love Thai food. Easy win, not difficult. Like, let's go. So the other people in my party agreed. It was like an 11-minute walk, which for con stuff, some people don't like going that far away. But you know what? Everyone in my party agreed to it, and I thought it was fun. So when we got there, the dude was very nice, very helpful, and he asked, are you in a rush to get back? And I answered for the group, and I said no, because I was hanging out with two people who I think are cool, and I was happy to, you know, just chill. Like, I don't need to go fast. Like, I can just hang out and have a wonderful conversation with people that I was excited to get to see anyway. So I think because I told him, no, we're not in a rush, it pushed him towards doing this, and he brought out like a free appetizer. He brought out a chicken satay, and it had like the peanut sauce with it. Oh, it was so fucking good. And like all three of us had some. So that was just really nice of him, and he was cool in general. Yeah, Lantern and Tone, no, he was a very cool guy. Here's my delicious meal. You can tell it's a photo I took because my fidget cube is always in vision and range. Yeah, satay is so good. Yeah, Vincent knows. Yeah, he was super interested in the con too. He was asking like lots of questions, and he was just like, oh, so how long are y'all here for? Like, what is this all about? Like, is it going on through the whole weekend? He was very sweet, and it really seemed like it was just him and like a family member in the kitchen, and that was the whole operation. I definitely gave him like a large tip because he was super good. Kel loves Asian food. I do. I love Thai food. I love Vietnamese food. I love Japanese, Chinese, whatever. I like all that stuff. It's wonderful. Yeah, sweet and charming are two very good words for the server that we had. He was really good. Hi, fursuited. Whoa. Let me get smaller in the corner. So yeah, I got to fursuit at the con. I only went one fursuiting session. My husband did like 4. He did like 4 fursuiting sessions because he's crazy. I did 1, and I went for, I don't know, like 2.5, 3 hours. It was very worth it. Hi, this is me. I'm so fluffy. I'm so soft. If no one has touched my fursuit, I encourage you, if you see me at a con, touch my fursuit. It's so soft. It's so gentle. Oh, just like stirring. Stirring is so soft and so gentle. I've never pet stirring, but I know for sure whenever I do get to pet stirring, they will be soft. They will be gentle. Hi, welcome on in. I love Resdra Licks. It's so good. Touch the Roo, he loves you. Oh, this sounds like a stuffed animal phrase, like on my pull string. Yeah, Scuff cannot help but be rat. Look at how rat he is. Scuffles, my husband. I love that guy. So a lot of these photos were from Landrin. So thank you for that. Oh, look at how cute we are posing like this. Our paws both together. Oh, it's so good. It's very soft, yeah. Oh, I ran up to this guy and I was just like, oh my God. You're as red as I am. I said this in suit, and like the photo that makes him seem a little bit more orange, we were really close. Our colors, when I put like our 2 paws right on top of each other, it was basically like 1-to-1. I never see somebody as bright and red and as saturated as I am, so I was pumped. I was super excited to be able to have like a little conversation with them. Oh, so look at the snoot on this lad right here. So this person, their character was literally named Bowser, which I thought was funny. They got it off of somebody else, both the character and the suit. So they were kind of just living through that experience, but they were very soft. They were one of the people who had one of those. It was like a green, like, hi, I want hugs. I love hugs. And whenever I see somebody like that, especially when I'm in suit, it is such an easy way to like have just a conversation. So I walked up to them and I'm like, hug? And we embraced for like a long time, like slow dancing on teen prom night, sort of like a long hug time, which, you know, that's what I was going for. That's what I wanted. I'm a big soft plush animal and I want big soft plush vibes. So I sought them out. They were a dragon with the yes hugs. So big win right there. So here's like a different photo. There was multiple times we had like an incredibly long interlocking hug, which was fun. And three. You can barely see them, but the snooted up friend, oh, you can see their hands. So there's the snooted up friend's hand, one, hand two, and another dragon entered the mix to our long hug standing cuddle pile. So we had 3 friends right here. 4, there's not a photo of it as far as I know, but another 4th entered the mix into like our standing cuddle pile. They were not a dragon, I don't believe, but you know what? Just getting to sway around as a large plush animal with other large plush animals is pretty cool. It's pretty fun. I highly encourage it. Yeah, Victor was like literally right behind this photo right now. Definitely gonna give me a hug at whatever con I'm at. I look forward to a rumble, heck yeah. Landron is witnessing the draconic glory. Yeah, you were. Yeah, super boopable. Is it time? I think the thing I wanted, oh, Wiggle MP4. Let me get on this side. I know, because the video is gonna appear over here. Are you ready for Wiggle MP4 chat? Oh, I forgot I have it on this one. I have it on the non-zoom one. Wiggle MP4 play. So hi. Oh, sorry, that'll probably be loud. Let me lower Wiggle. There we go. So this is a video of me that the snooted up fellow took. So this is how I am in suit. It's just like in VR chat. So all I want to do is just like wiggle about and go kind of like side to side. And there's one, yeah, like I do lots of twirls. I do lots of like very gentle motions with my hands. This is not me playing it up for the camera. This is just me in general in a suit. Yeah, this is 100% just Keliff dancer moves. I'm glad that this came up on camera, like my little snout move and waving. I really am just so wiggly. Oh, that wiggle could be a stream alert. Yeah, if I could learn how to like mask out everything around it, it could definitely work really well. Oh, look at the hoop to one wiggle. The little back nubbins, yeah. You have your perspective on Tella too, heck yeah. That's a pretty dragony snout move. You know, I let it overtake me from time to time. So in the upper left of this video, I'm gonna let it play. I don't remember where we are in the video. I think it's gonna happen pretty soon. Okay, so it's gonna restart. So look in the upper left of the video because it'll be part of a different story, and I can make this bigger when it's happening. Yeah. All right, so here's Wiggles. Oh, don't go off screen. Where are you? It is so hard to make things bigger. Oh, there they are. So there's these 2 girls in the upper left. So I'm gonna talk about them, teehee. So those 2 girls in the upper left, and I haven't mentioned this yet, were cheerleaders. And there was essentially a cheerleader convention. What do you call it? I have no idea. A national? I don't know. There was just a bunch of like tiny cheerleader girls in the hotel from different times, and occasionally would come down to the floor we were on and just look at all the big fluffy animals. And if I was a cheerleader teenage girl, I would want to do the same. So with those 2 that I just pointed out on the video, right after I did all that big like wiggle and a twirl and everything, I saw them come up to me, and there was like a con staff person right there, and he was like, oh, hi, these 2 girls would like to take a photo with you. And I have a fursuit head on and I'm mostly blind, and I go, sure. And my right paw hits one of the girls in the face. And I felt so fucking awkward. I felt so awkward. I mean, my hand's basically a pillow. Like, there's so much fluff and stuffing on it, but I literally hit a tiny girl in the face with my fursuit claws. So, most awkward moment of the con, hands down, right there. Lantern's correct. My hands are incredibly soft. Yeah, this is exactly what I was telling you about, Crouton. I punched a child in the face with my soft dragony claws. So that happened, and I felt completely mortified. And then I took a photo with them, and then they ran away, and then I tried not to look their direction. Yeah, I also punched Lantern in the face, that's true. Don't lead with that story? Oh, don't worry. It took me a long time to get to this story. Kangi Dragon bullying children. Oh, is Kangi Dragon the cavity canine of my streams? You want a picture? Sure. Yeah, literally. Breaking furry assaults teenage girl. Yeah, it could have been much worse for sure. I love this emote combo you have, Tone. Oh, so there was a cheerleading championship at the convention center a few blocks south. Oh, I didn't actually see that. That's interesting. So yeah, that happened. Your boyfriend's fursuit head has tentacles with weighted tips. He has whacked a few unlucky friends. Are you an unlucky boyfriend, Nazi? Kangi Dragon bullying children. Pog. Anyway, yeah, that happened. Hi. Let's move past this together as a community and talk about a different story. So the Persona AI, this had one of those like little cameras where it takes a photo, tries to guess what you are. So 22.68% confident, bathing cap and swimming cap. So this is the two of us. So chat, in your homosexual relationship, who is the bathing cap and who is the swimming cap? And also Delta, thank you for that joke. I selfishly stole it from you when you said that, and I thought it was funny. Your reflexes are too amazing. Good. Ba ba ba. Kanikish, hi, welcome on in. Maybe one of those was correct, maybe not, let me know. I hope you're having a wonderful night. I'm glad you're enjoying the fluffy stuff that's happening. You're the bathing cap? I had a feeling. Like, well, the thing is, Gunner has such swim cap energy, it just makes sense. Security, that one right there. This is a wonderful combination of emotes. You have the points from each direction. That was perfect. And then the fox is dead to indicate the tiny child. Let's see what else happened. Oh, it's time for my favorite story from the con. I saved it for last. This is my last big story from the con. This is my Max story. So let me sip some water, let me sip some tea, and I'll tell my Max story. Keliff, remember how you asked if I've ever hugged in fursuit and your boyfriend also wants me to hug you? Yeah, that was cute. I walked on up to Victor and I'm like, oh, have you ever hugged a fursuit before, specifically mine? And they were like, no, but my boyfriend literally just told me I should hug you. And I'm like, and then we did, and that was fun. So, hi, this is Max right here. The photo on the right is not from the con. The photo on the left is from the con right here. Very cute. I noticed them on the first day, on Friday. And I just walked on up and I took a photo. And you can't see the badge they have in this photo. But I'm like, oh, that was a cool badge. And I took like a mental note of it. And I asked myself, I don't know what this species is. My guess was it was like a demon goat. That was my thought. Like I have a local friend here, Caden, who is a demon goat, and that's very cool. This I got from their Fur Affinity. Thank you, Lantern, for finding the Fur Affinity. But I was just like, oh, like what a cool character. That was fun. That was a great time. And I sort of wrote it off for the rest of Friday. And on Saturday, early on, I saw them in full suit. I didn't get a photo at the con at the time, but that's them in full suit. Very good, very soft. Look at how much stuffing there must be in these thighs. So I was super happy, very cool. And while I was walking around, when I was in fursuit, when I was a big fluffy friend right here, I saw this individual while they were not in the suit. I could tell it was them. You can't see this hoodie very well. You can barely see some like outlines, but they have a hoodie with their character on it. So they're very like identifiable out of suit as this character. So I walked on up to them and I'm like, oh my God, hi. And I'm like, you know, I'm in my fursuiting personality. I'm just doing big wiggle.mp4 energy. And I'm like, oh my God, hi, how's your con going? I think I saw you in suit earlier. And they said, yeah, and we talked for a little bit. And they said, so I've met you before this con. And I'm like, what? Like, wait, where have we met before? And they told me, hi, I commissioned you on Tumblr like 5 years ago. And they just knew, they were so prepared. They whipped out their phone and within like 2 to 3 seconds, not even 5, they had found like an old ass piece of art that I did for them. I think they were prepared. I think they knew I was coming like down the hallway or something, and they had like found the art or something. Or maybe they recognized me outside a suit somehow, or they knew it was me with the Keliff name, and they had thought about the art piece that I'd done for them. So yeah, I used to do like undies commissions on Tumblr all the time. I did another piece for them I could not find on my Fur Affinity, and I didn't want to have to scour through my gigantic Tumblr backlog. But the other piece I did for them I think is slightly higher quality. It's like them in like a suit and looks really good. It was very fun. So I've drawn their character twice. So, just by pure random happenstance, there is somebody else I knew at the con that has paid me money to draw their character on like multiple different occasions. And I had no idea. I just walked on up to them to have a conversation, to have fun. And it turns out I've already known them on and off for a while. So that was a really good surprise. That was my favorite surprise of the whole con. Yeah, oh, I did a lot of undies commissions. It was from that. Maybe they still love it, so it's easy to find. I like that idea. I did have fun drawing their character. It's just, like, as the artist, I look back on this and I think about a lot of different things I could do better, but this is such a Keliff hand. This is such a Keliff hand right here. Oh, so this is from the person who did the Donut County soundtrack. They had a bonus album called Bonuts, and it's by the same person, Daniel Kostner. Very good album. That's wonderful art, thank you. So yeah, I unknowingly drew their character a couple times. Yeah, they were very nice. I actually talked to them for a long while after this reveal happened. Like, I just had a nice conversation with them. And unintentionally, I was standing in the hallway that led to the horny room. What I don't know what is officially called, like the After Dark dealer's den, whatever that's called. The night market. I did it. I found it. So yeah, we were in the line for the horny room. Unintentionally, that's just where I found them and started talking. And more people just started building up all around us to get into the horny room. And I'm like, I have to dip. I have to leave. There's so many people here. So I took that as an excuse to go actually sip some water. You spent a good hour in there. So having not gone to the night market, I just assumed it was like toys. Was there anything else there? The last time I went to like a not safe for work event, officially at a con, it was just all toys, and I found it very boring. Isn't furry such a weird thing? So many small world moments. I love that. I love that about furry. Oh, and they're a goat dragon, officially, because I thought they were a demon goat, just like looking from afar. They're a goat dragon. How do I qualify music as being good versus not good for your taste? If it makes me want to wiggle, it's good. If I don't want to wiggle and I want to cry, that's also good. But if I don't want to cry or wiggle, I don't care. You went in there, saw all the toys for a couple minutes, went, wow, and then left? Yeah. Oh, and some accessories. You stepped away for a minute and put your headphones back on to the words horny room? Yeah, the night market. If there's anything like the A&E night market, the line was too long. There wasn't nearly enough to do. Well, you're supposed to do each other. That's the point, right? Your docky was from a not safe for work dealer's den. Well, the thing is, I usually just see a bunch of horny dockies sold inside the normal dealer's den. They just have post-its over the bits. You went through the line twice at A&E. There was also artists. That's good to know. The night market was larger than it was last year. Last year there was only 2 vendors. I looked at the pamphlet and it said like all the like the individuals in there or companies or whatever, and I didn't know any of them. So as somebody who's the only things they care about sexually don't exist in the real world, the concept of toys don't really like make any want for me. The FC night market was packed full. Your friend stole a ton of stuff. Nice. So you went first while Sky was at a panel and he wanted to go too, so you stood in line with him. Let's see. Hi, Sunday. I was fucking dead. I was so tired. So you know how I made like a big hullabaloo about how amazing where it's over here, how amazing melatonin was? It did not save me from the fact that there were people partying on our floor until like 3 in the morning. Like it was sort of like they're gonna run up and down the hallway going, woo! That sort of like party until 3 a.m. And as somebody who is an old soul and has always been going to bed pre 1 a.m., even like as a teenager, I cannot stay up that late and have a good time. Even when I did the cabin trip, I did not want to stay up till like 3 or 4 in the morning. I don't understand. I don't have the brain for that. I do not relate. So I was 100% "Full Fox is dead" on the Sunday on the drive home. Yeah. It's pure ref, exactly like that. I love pure ref so much. Also, Crafty, hi. Yeah, there's not a command. It's just pure ref. I really should have a command, given how much I simp for pure ref. You skipped the second half of the line because staff thought you were there to be your friend's handler. Ooh. Don't exist in the real world? Yeah. I don't really have any real world sexual ones, just fantasy ones. Simp for pure ref. That's my daily want, my daily thought. The con was too much for his wiggly, kangy body. Well, the party was. The con was fine. The con was fun. But yeah, like I said, this is you know, a smaller con, quote unquote. So there's gonna be a little bit less in terms of story time, but I still might post it. You know, like what actually happened on like Sunday and Monday and today as well. So we can talk about that before I go play Super Metroid blind, because I have no idea what's going on in that game. Real world sexual wants, melatonin time, virtual reality, husband, yeah. Oh, I love tea. Also, chat, I kind of just dived in at the start of the stream immediately to con stories because I assumed that's what people were excited about and wanted to hear. But hi, how are you? How was your week and what'd you do? Oh, I'm gonna pour more water. Oh, meditation. I'll simp for melatonin too. Yeah. Oh my God, Keidel's getting fursuit stuff in like very, very soon. Incredibly exciting. This weekend you spent binging on VR, solving weird Sudoku puzzles. Oh, as somebody who was busy all weekend in real life at a convention, I'm so pumped and ready to get back into VR. PRF is free to use. That's true. I think that's a great tip to have about it. They give you an option to donate if you want. Yeah, it's a pay what you can kind of program. So there's a makeshift parade on the second floor. Everyone is out and about. You got 2 cute moments as that happened on Sunday. Heck yeah, that's great. Simp for wholesomeness, hot for being everyone's friends and happiness. That's right, Nathan, hi. I was just thinking, I don't know if anybody watched the show Recess growing up, but I was daydreaming about the episode where the main hero is like, oh, there's somebody at the school who's new that doesn't like me. That's impossible. I'm so likable. And I thought about that earlier today, like while I was in the shower. I love that episode. Oh yeah, my tags. Heck you, expose your Anthro. Guess on how long story time is question mark. Well, we already know, basically. You met a lot of VR dragons, somehow ended up at a karaoke club. We did some voice acting shenanigans, and it was an interesting venture. Nice. You missed all of story time? Oh, I thought you were here, Golden, because you did the hop at the start. Howdy, Roo. Glad you enjoyed. Listening while playing this game, Chained Echoes. It's really good so far. Yeah, I watched you play a little. I watched Kinji play a little. It looks fun. you're considering going to Ferality, I'll buy the Ferality ticket and I'll hang out with people there on that weekend for sure. If you're a fan of Risk of Rain 2, wow, there's a VR mod of Risk of Rain 2. I had no idea. You think you just worked and slept this weekend and you had delicious food according to the images you posted in my Discord. So Annex announced during closing ceremonies they're moving to a larger hotel and con space next year. Oh, I saw Landrin tweeting that it changed. I actually have no idea about any of like the location or anything. I mean, the downtown location they had was really good in terms of stuff around it. So hopefully that's still true at the noob spot. Look up Cracking the Cryptic, specifically Sudoku Miracle and Dutch Miracle videos. Whoa. So free parking for the con and a 2 free drink voucher. I don't really care about the drink, but the parking's cool. Recess holds up so well. Oh, I haven't seen it in so long. Oh, you went to a pub with around 20 furs on Saturday? That's rad. One of your friends set out some Ferality Luma Festival vouchers? That's cute. Always admire someone who can speak clearly, positively, with high energy, since so far from anything you could do on this timeline, you're a cool Rua. I did it! Oh, I impressed a new follower on twitch.television. Oh, check off. Oh, here's my bingo for the night. Oh, giggle, check. Let's see, free space, check. See Hot Dragon in chat, check. Impressed a new follower, check. We're almost at a full line. It's in Norman, Oklahoma now. I have no idea what that means. Going to Oklahoma City was my first time ever being in Oklahoma. Oh, February. You plan to apply for staff next year. The AV team needs more help. That's rad. So you're gonna be checking out the Volpine Tap Room with your Seattle VR friends this Thursday. Nice. Will the con be able to handle it at my full power in February? No one can. So yeah, I only have like a couple of stories that are based around like my Sunday, my Monday, and my today, my Tuesday. And then I'll take like a tiny, probably stand stretch break, and then I'll play Super Metroid Blind, which sounds fun. You're mildly sad that closing ceremonies doesn't have a VOD. That's okay. So let's see. Oh, I'm so pumped that my emotes are almost done for re-drill on the twitch.television. So on this upcoming Thursday, my next stream is going to be an art stream. And on my last Thursday, I finished 3 emotes for re-drill. And I only have 3 more to finish, and I'm really hoping that I can finish these up on Thursday because I love hitting milestones. I packaged like a bunch of stuff together for her. One of the things I did yesterday was, so I did the jam emote. I drew it, I finished it, but didn't animate it, like a proper like up, down, left, right sort of style jam emote. If anybody has Marco's sort of like jam emote, Shady Character 224, I did it in the same style as that. I reused the same After Effects animation. So it'll be exactly like that, but with Reed's thing. You're psyched about February? Big same. So they'll upload eventually. They couldn't save it on Twitch for copyright stuff. That sounds like a Twitch thing. So Friday has karaoke after the opening ceremonies. You had to go. Had a lot of people get blown away by your performance. Nice. Met a lot of new people, good photos. Even then, had to make connections with a lot of people. Even helping the AV team with your teardown at the end. Got a staff lanyard. Whoa, nice. One day, Deckies. One day you'll get back to me and I can help make it real. So let's see. Oh, so for people who were there with Merle's subathon, you might remember that I gave away art during that. And Scott Rahul, the friend who rated earlier, I got to do art for them. They won my raffle. And we've talked back and forth for the past couple weeks. And they have an idea in mind for me to do their character. So as soon as I finish up with Reed's emotes, hopefully this Thursday, I can start sketching out stuff for them. And that'll probably be my next Thursday thing that I draw on stream. My hope for myself is that this week and early next week, I could do enough sketches, back and forth conversation with Scott, that we'll be happy with where the piece is at, and I can just like finish it on stream. That'll be fun. What do I think of anime? I don't watch much anymore. I read more manga than anything else. But I did keep up with Chainsaw Man because Connor Coffey bullied me every single Tuesday to watch. I talked about that. Oh, I had such an unfortunate experience this morning. So, every morning I do meditation. It is part of my morning routine, and I have had a video pinned in my browser for probably 6 to 8 months, somewhere around there. And it was like, it's very simple meditation music, like the classic sort of like, you know, gentle droning sounds, kind of like motivational poster style pictures, like girls on a beach doing yoga or whatever. And, you know, I've gotten accustomed to having that particular video on. It's like an 8-hour loop video of this simple meditation music. And it got taken down yesterday night. It was made private specifically. And I was so sad. I'm like, oh, this one meditation video I've probably watched like 150 times. Oh, it's gone. So I just found a new one. So I don't know if it was copyright. Honestly, my thought is that the channel that I found for the meditation video happened to be like trying to cheat the system, where I think they just mostly want to do live videos and try and get some sort of revenue from that or whatever. I think they just take down videos and re-upload them all over again to get views. I don't know what's happening. It's weird, but either way, I found a new one. Do I have a link to that video? I think I closed it out of frustration earlier. I could re-find it. Use meditation sleep music to be asleep for almost a year now. I sleep with brown noise, not white noise. I think white noise is too tinny and sharp. I like brown noise, which I think is warmer and softer. But you can find it and download it. Oh, you probably could with the, oh, there's a thingy. There's a thingy that you can do that with. But I found another one. I think it's fine. So they already started connections for plans. Oh, you already started connections for plans next year. If things go well, you can introduce a VR chat portal at Annex in 2024. That's a fun idea. You nearly cried at the end? I'm happy to hear that. In a good way. A good cry. The brown note? No, Marambo. No. Oh, Internet Archive. I didn't think like that. You fall asleep to streams. I struggle with like listening to things with words and like focusing. If I have words in anything, if it's music, if it's a stream, I focus on that a lot. So if I'm doing like busy work at my job, I can have a stream on. Like if it's a task I do all the time that does not require thinking, I'll have a stream on. But otherwise, you just have to have music, because if there's words, I can't like focus on a task, which is sad because I would love to have streams on all the time. Let's see. Oh, I talked about that already. Oh, so my boss at my job and I have a one-on-one, which is every 2 weeks approximately. And he almost always like cancels it or moves it later in the day. And he did today. He moved it like an hour later in the day than where it normally is. And we had our meeting and we went a little bit over. It was only 30 minutes. We went like 40. And at the end of it, he's just like, oh, Keliff, I just want to let you know that your throughput, the things that you finish for our job, you do so much, and I appreciate it. And in my mind, I had like a flash to yesterday, where I not only took a nap during the workday that was 45 minutes because I was tired, I also took a fake lunch where I already had my real lunch and I ate it, but I told work I was going to lunch and just fucked around for about an hour. So for about 2 hours of my workday yesterday, I did jack shit. And then my boss compliments me, so it really just encourages me to keep, you know, stealing money from the corporate man. So happy to hear that. Happy to hear I'm hoodwinking him. You have to sleep with white noise, meaning like wind breezes or wind chimes, so you can't sleep. That sounds cozy. Oh, I 100% agree, Splint. You weren't expecting the Oklahoma freight community to be as wonderful as it has been. You just want to help out. I'm glad you enjoy the idea of like, I don't want to say volunteering, but just working with the con. That's better. I think that sounds very fun because you need people who have that good energy to be able to make cons happen. That's just how tech jobs go. I'm loving it. It just still like blows my mind. I get to take naps during the workday. We should rename a lunch break to break hour. If you can eat and work and take the hour for yourself, you absolutely should. I agree. I don't like that original verbiage. I like your verbiage. Literally everyone slacks off and still somehow exceeds expectations. It's great. I love the corporate work environment. Marlo, hi. How was your weekend? How are you doing? Impeccable silence plus inscrutable darkness. Oh, I wish I could sleep in silence. Well, the thing is, I'm just such a light sleeper, so if I hear like anything, I'm just like up. So I need something to like mask the sounds of any like bumps in the night or like weather or whatever. Sleepy, distracted, Twitter reading mood. Oh, reading Twitter is so dangerous. I try really hard not to scroll. Used to take shakes and burritos to work, quick to eat, and then coast for an hour, some chill vibes. That sounds so nice. Definitely a year for structure building, self-care, progressive projects. What's my goal for this year? So I talked right before the top of the year. I mentioned, because I watched something on Aeon's channel, it was like a CGP Grey video, where they were like, hi, for your like goals for the year, what if you come up with a theme instead of coming up with like strict things to do? And my theme for myself is the theme of learning. So if I can do anything this year where I learn something new, which I want to do a lot with art specifically, or if I can learn any cool like coding thing or just new fun facts or really any new hobby, then I am succeeding at my goal if I learn new things. You need something your hubby snores? My husband and I sleep in not the same room because, well, he used to snore a lot. He has lost a lot of weight since we started dating, and that has helped with the snores a lot. Ocean sounds? I'm weird. Like if there's water sounds, I don't think it's relaxing. I don't know why. Like if it's rain or ocean, I can't do it. So you put LPs you're familiar with on loop? Oh, that's fun. If it's familiar enough for you to sleep when you finally snooze, I like that idea. You're doing good in your New Year's goal? What is that, Lo? Doodle so many pages? Heck yeah. You love rain? I wish I found rain relaxing. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that was all I wanted to talk about. So we did 2 hours. In between my stream recap, sorry, not stream recap, my con recap, and my funny post-it for the past couple days, we did 2 hours. That's pretty good. I'm gonna take some water. I'm gonna take some tea. I think I might take a standy stretchy break now because it's a nice break, and I'll like reset my Sammy to reset my timers. And then I'm gonna start playing Super Metroid Blind. When I get back from my tiny break, remind me to update my category if I forget. I would love to sip tea. Love to. I feel like 2 hours is pretty good.